The history of this piece of ground, it was a berry farm, Black Cat Berries, for I think about 20 years. And then in the 1960s they tore that out and they just had pasture here since then. It's just been a beef pen. It's turning into worm castings because it's full of these. Everybody come here. I got lucky. There's a worm, and right there is an egg sac, and right there, see that little brown thing? That's an earthworm egg sac. And when you can stick your hand in once and pull it out and find worms and and the casings, it means you're doing something right. Okay? There's no soil on the face of the earth that is more fertile than that right there. Okay? It's straight manure. People say, oh, you can't grow in straight manure. If you have enough worms in it, you can grow in straight manure.
What does it taste like? Does it taste like poop?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Let me smell it.
You
No,
wanna
you
taste?
can't smell anything.
Yeah.
There's no flavor
Not
to
unless
it.
I've
This guy's
I could have eaten the worms.
This is a real
Take
thing.
a salad home.
I do.
Yeah, we do.
Don't play basketball. You're only going to get this chance once in your life.
I think it's fascinating. There's a lot of wisdom that was available to farmers, you know, even just 40 years ago, that's been lost because it wasn't passed down from generation to generation. Some people still have the information. But one of the things that we learned when we were living back in the Midwest, and it was kind of discouraging to learn, was that there were farmers that had been farming for 80 years, you know, old men, they'd been doing it all their life, and their children would go away to college and they'd learn the latest techniques in modern agriculture, and they'd come home and they'd implement changes and it'd take the farm in a different direction. Their children would go away to the modern big ag colleges and they would learn those latest techniques, and they'd come home, and we saw farm after farm that would mortgage their land to get bigger, fewer people farming, bigger crops, more antibiotic, more medicines, so that one person could treat a whole bunch of cows and not have any problems. But the animals weren't as healthy, and William, he worked for a veterinarian for about 7 years, and he countless times would visit with old farmers who would just, you know, they'd sit there while they were working the cows and they'd shake their heads and say, I don't know, they're doing all these newfangled things and the cows they're not producing as well, and they're just not as healthy, and I'm worried they're going to lose the farm. And a lot of them did. They got themselves spread so thin that they were doing all the things that the experts are saying will make a successful farm, but it wasn't leading to success and it wasn't leading to happiness.
Yeah.
And we feel like a more natural approach, like what you're saying, someone who's, you know, been studying animals all their life, they're trying to work in harmony with the animal and not, you know, not see sickness so much as an enemy, as something to help you learn, you know, learn what's wrong with the animal and work with it. A lot of that has been lost, and we're trying to reclaim that. And part of what we're trying to do here with St. Natural Farms is to reclaim that and then teach it to other people, because we think it can still exist. That ideal that some people talk about, the small family farm ideal, it's really not gone. There are a lot of people who want to do it. We just need to create a community of people who are dedicated to it. And then it's just regular pure milk coming out. So she doesn't mind the calves than others are. We have one cow named Jezebel. She was always jumping the fence coming over. Yeah. It depends on the cow. Some cows, they just aren't concerned. stuck.
Oh, the tour can't go on.
Special feature, yogurt classes. We're just finishing up some classes in Malino and then we'll be headed to Forest Grove, coming soon. Check the email for more details.